Today we are meeting up with another motovlogger. Let's get cracking. Good moto morning. Welcome to another episode of Kraken's Garage. I'm your host Eric, and on Kraken's Garage we discuss all good things on 2 and 3 wheels. And on today's episode is motovlog number 28, I believe. And we're meeting up with another motovlogger from YouTube. The best laid plans of mice and men got derailed today. Let's talk about that. Let's get cracking. The mystery guest I'm going to roll up on here in just a minute. We were going to meet at this great burger joint that has gourmet burgers, lobster rolls, things like that, and sit down and have a good meal. Sadly, he had a mechanical malfunction, so his bike is at the shop right now, and I'm meeting him at the shop to go get some lunch with him and try to brighten his day. It sucks when you have mechanical issues going down the road and you're at the mercy of the dealer. Next thing you know, you're out a couple $100. So let's cut to it, and when I roll up and meet him. So where I'm headed right now is to Hampton Harley Davidson, I believe it's called. Boy, I had my share of trouble getting over to this joint. I am the world's worst when it comes to directions. And let's go see if we can find him. So the mystery guest or motovlogger that I was meeting up with is Sean with Ucmpigs, and we had a really good time getting together, and I'll tell you about some of the details of that and also explain why there isn't much footage on that. So when I rolled up to the dealership at Hampton Roads Harley Davidson, I turned off my camera so I could meet and greet Sean. Sean was not having a good day. He felt bad that I rode down there and he had to kind of bag out on the ride or whatever. I view it differently. So he had most of the tools, and then he borrowed one tool from the Harley shop. They were very kind to hook him up. They had the part in stock that he needed, believe it or not, and he got it installed and got his bike fixed for $78, and he was back on the road. So that's hitting the lottery, Sean, for real. So we got his bike all fixed up, and at that point it was going on 1 o'clock, so we were like, let's go grab some grub somewhere. So he took me over to this wonderful barbecue joint, and I had a smoked Reuben, and he had a smoked brisket sandwich, and it was absolutely amazing. Highly recommend this place, and I'll share some pictures of that. Again, I didn't take a whole lot of pictures. This was not a fun day for Sean, but it turned into a fun day because the way I see it is we're both in the wind. It was 80 degrees. It was a beautiful day to be riding. We shared a wonderful meal. We got to meet up, and he got his bike fixed on the cheap. So that was a win-win-win all the way across the board from where I'm sitting. So my final thoughts, and I'll show some of us heading out on the outro of this video. Sean is a complete gentleman, and it was an honor and pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to future rides and get-togethers with you. We made lemonade out of lemons that day, and I wouldn't have replaced it for anything in this world. It was an absolute joy and honor to meet you, sir, and I look forward to it in the future again. On a few other meandering thoughts, I ran out of a blue Loctite. My gosh, this is a 1.22 fluid ounces or 38 milliliters of Permatex thread locker, just medium. I always call it thread lock, which is actually a brand name, but it's called thread locker. Has anyone priced what Loctite is going for these days? I about passed out, so apparently this stuff is like liquid gold. In other good news, Braun Tarla, that won the shirt giveaway in Australia, sent me an email. He did receive my package, and he shared a couple of pictures I'll throw up here. So congratulations, Brian. Thank you, sir, for sharing a picture. It warms my heart to see that somebody enjoyed my merchandise, even if they're half a world away. I will say Brian and I have bonded over the internet, much like Alan and I have. Brian stated it first, but he feels like I'm his brother from another mother, and I feel the same way. I am honored to have this man grace my life. It's upsetting that I'm a half a world away, and I don't know if I'll ever make it to Australia to meet you, Brian, but I hope to do so, sir. And thank you for watching my content. My channel is kind of silly more often than not, but that's how I roll. The package also made it out to Alan, I'll throw a video up here of my new best friend, Alan in Australia, and he did receive his care package from Kraken's Garage. He didn't send me any pictures yet, but he sent me a very nice note. He showed a picture of the parcel in his mailbox, and he said, well, hello, Eric. You are on the money. I've just collected my mail from the mailbox. Your package has arrived in perfect condition. I'm excited. Huge thank you for all the goodies. Made my day. I think your printing is first class. Regards, Alan. And he also sent me another text. If you remember one of the fan mails, he sent me some pictures, and he said, good morning, Eric. Here are the details regarding the 3 pictures I sent ages ago. The tree I photographed in Central Australia in 1986. It's my favorite eucalyptic, and the iconic ghost gum can grow up to 100 feet tall. I have one growing at Mesa outskirts of Phoenix, Arizona. Took seeds there in 1992, and a friend managed to get one to germinate 50 feet tall. Second picture is 2 young eagles, or wedge-tailed eagles. Australia's largest eagle and can grow up to 6 to 8 feet wingspan. Took the photo at the top of a 25 feet ladder. The kangaroo is a pet kangaroo belonging to my cousin. Warm regards, Alan. So there's the story behind the photographs that he shared. And in other news, Andy, who bought one of my hats, he is in Pennsylvania, lives up by State College, and he shared a picture of me rocking my hat, and he's at a taco stand, and they have one taco called the Kraken. I freaking love it, Andy. Thank you so much, my friend. That made my day. And lastly, I'm working on a project. I got to do something with my stack of helmets because I moved them from a spot where I didn't like them, so I needed to find something. I wanted to do a floating bookshelf that was large enough to display the beautiful artwork on my helmets, which I think are beautiful. So I'm just bought some 1x4s, and I'm framing them up, and I'm going to kind of do a shadow box, floating shadow box, and it'll jigsaw up around my sticker board. I'm going to stain the insides of these a dark brown, walnut brown, and the outside I'm going to stain those kind of a golden honey brown that'll better match the logs of the home. The biggest challenge is to mount them up on the wall, because I have actual logs in my garage and the wall is scalloped from the round logs. So I'll figure that out. So I'm looking forward to getting that project done, but now my entire garage is covered in sawdust right now. So Wally, JunkyardDadski, and I were chatting on IG, and I said, you know, he was saying his garage is a mess, and I'm like, dude, mine looks like you could throw a grenade in here and it wouldn't make it look any worse than what it does right now. There's so many projects going on. This is a very functional garage where stuff is happening 7 days a week in here. And you know what time it is. To all my end watchers, thank you for making it this far. I feel your pain. This week's shout out goes to DeweyRides. Dewey has 214 subs, 44 videos out. He hails from Portland, Oregon. He's doing a mix of motovlog and travel videos. He hopes to show you a little bit of the amazing place that he lives and great riding in his area, as well as longer ADV rides. He tries to show off the scenic places and highlights from fun motorcycle roads that he rides on, while he vlogs and tells you the story of historical value of places that he visits. He is rocking some drone shots as well that are off the hook. For those drone freaks out there, Greg and Fly and Ride, you know, you might want to check him out. Tremendous drone footage on his channel. He's rocking a BMW F800 GS, and he also has a Suzuki DR650. Up here, where I'm showing one of his videos in the background, is one of his videos from northern Clark County in the scenic loop. So just look at some of the scenery in his video. It's absolutely amazing. So Dewey, I hope my shout out gives your channel a slight boost or lift. I'm so small, I can't really help people that much, but I'm trying with all my heart. Well, I'll share a few pictures. Sean and I got to break bread and have a good lunch. What turned out to be a crappy day for Sean. Nobody enjoys it when their bike has an issue, and I've been there 100 times. That's when you rally the troops and get together with people, and I'm a blessed man to have met another friend on the road. So I'm very thankful. And the final wave goodbye. Until next time, Sean. Just a quick video to share my meanderings and travels. What can I say? I'm a humble man. We got a 2-hour ride home. Let's get cracking. So I'm going to close this video out. There's my ghost dog Daisy May right up there. She's here to remind me to wrap this video up. If you would like to become a Patreon, the link is listed right down below. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go riding because it's good for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.